Alright, so it's been a while since I made a video of the fit. Well, I haven't done anything to it. So I just recently got my windows tinted. You see how dark it is. I got the back half, everything in the back half here is all the darkest tint. I think that's they call limo tint, 5%. And also the little the quarter panel up here, it's limo as well. And the sides up here is the lightest tint that they have, which is I think 50%, I believe. So looking through it, you barely see through it. Right? There's a lot of glare right now, but let's open this up. Oops. So yeah, so that's what it looks through it. With the 50% up front, it's when you're actually in it and driving around, it seems like you barely have any. It seems like you barely have tint at all. So that's what the guy at the tint shop said. He said, you know, when you have the 50%, you barely notice that it's tinted at all. So it doesn't seem like it's tinted, but it is. So normally I don't really like tint, but the reason why I got it is because this is not the regular tint. This is the ceramic tint. And ceramic tint, the difference between the ceramic tint and the normal tint, besides double the cost, is that the ceramic tint, it actually blocks out excuse me, not UV. It blocks out infrared light. Well, it doesn't block it out completely, but it blocks it out certain percentage, and it makes a difference in keeping the car cool inside. So the darker the tint is, the more it blocks out the UV, excuse me, the infrared. So remember infrared, what infrared is heat. So when you step out in the sun and you feel the heat, that's what you're feeling is infrared, all right? UV is different. UV, you actually can't feel it, and regular tint blocks UV. This blocks UV. So yeah, so UV you can't feel it. You don't. There's no heat feeling. But you know, UV is what burns you and gives you wrinkles. UVB burns and UVA ages or wrinkles. So that's how I remember. A for age, B for burn. So these, yeah. So this is what brand was this? This is called Lumar, something like that. Lumar, CTX, I believe it is. Yeah. So basically to keep it cooler. And you know, for people that own this car, you know that this is the 3rd generation fit. You know that this car, the AC system is not very, it's not very strong. On a really hot day, if I'm by myself, I can have the AC full blast, and it will feel just barely adequate. And that's just by myself. If I have another person in the car, man, it's never really gets cold. It never it never really gets cold. It just gets kind of cool, and that's about it when I'm by myself. But when I have like another person, then it's like it's not really cool either. It's like just enough so that way you're not sweating. But if you have, like, say the car's filled up with everyone on a hot day, man, everyone's gonna be sweaty even though the AC is at full blast. So and the reason why Honda did that was because AC, when you use AC, it wastes gas. So to reduce fuel economy, to get higher fuel economy, I should say, reduce fuel usage, they basically tone down the AC, the power of AC, and how strong it is. So yeah, so that's why I got it mainly, is to keep the heat out. So it looks pretty thick too. So let's get the view at the back. So yeah, so this is like really dark. At the back. Now actually I have a front tint right here. This tint is actually a regular tint. When I first bought this car, that's one of the first things I did was put the tint on the visor right here. So that's just regular standard tint, and and now it's over 2 years later, I finally got the ceramic tint. Partly because we had a heat wave last week, you know, for like a week and a half long heat wave, and boy, it was, I couldn't tolerate it. So anyways, so there it is. Thanks for watching.